What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Winnipeg Jets and their third line. Who could have seen this coming heading into the season? Mason Appleton, Nino, and Adam Lowry have been lighting the lamp lately. And, we look at the stat leaders on this team for the most points, and you see the guys you expect to see at the top, Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele, but tied for first with them is Nino and Mason Appleton, with Adam Lowry just a point behind them with 8. What? Who saw that coming, right? I know Jake from Peg City Hockey had mentioned that he thinks that Mason Appleton's going to have this breakout season. I don't think anybody really took that seriously. I for sure didn't. I thought that he was joking. He was dead serious, and now we look at it, and what the hell? I mean, Mason Appleton tied for first on the team in points through 11 games. Now, is that going to stay? Are these guys going to, continue to lead the team in points? Probably not, right? But hey, they have been fantastic. They've been way more effective than I had anticipated. Obviously, right now the lineup is a little bit different without Gabe Vilardi in the lineup, so force the Jets to make some lineup decisions. But I think even once Gabe Vilardi does come back, there's no way that you can break up that line. I mean, that's been your best line. Niederreiter, Lowry, Appleton, those guys have been playing so well this season. I don't see a reason why that line has to be broken up anytime soon unless it totally just falls off. And I don't really see that happening right at the moment. This line is hot. And what have the Jets been doing? They've just been putting pucks at the net, right? That's how Niederreiter scored his 3 goals against the Arizona Coyotes. Mason Appleton throwing it at the net. There's Nino with a stick on the ice, and he puts it home, right? So I gotta love that. You gotta love that. You let Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor, Nick Ehlers, you let them do the flashy stuff. If the third line can just be, hard-nosed, drive to the net, just score those greasy goals, that's all the Jets need. That's something that they haven't had in a while, a long time, really. I mean, I can't even remember the last time, but can't be pretty all the time. Got to rush the net, got to crash the net, and that's exactly what this line does. One thing I want to mention really quickly is it's been rumored that Nino Niederreiter's agent is going to be in Winnipeg next Saturday, so something to watch for sure, as it looks like they're going to try to hammer out an extension. Nino wants to be here. The Jets want to keep him. He's only 31 years old. I think a 2 to 3 year deal would be fine. I think that you're probably looking at, $4 million per year, maybe 4.5. We'll see how generous the Jets get. I would be more comfortable with 4, but Nino Niederreiter likely going to sign an extension at some point if they can get traction on talks going. So we'll keep, kind of an eye on that. Now, looking at the rest of the lineup, I do think that there is some things that could change. I wouldn't mind them trying to split up Mark Scheifele and Kyle Connor a little bit. Both of those guys have not been good defensively this season, and I don't think, that was really a shock to anybody. But they just have not been great together, in my opinion. They've been fine. They've produced at times. They looked really good for the first few games. But without Gabe Vilardi, I don't think that line has as much danger as you would like. I think Iafallo plays fine on that line, but that line as a whole just is not working. I would like to see maybe Scheifele with Ehlers, maybe a Cole Perfetti. They played really well together when, that short stint when they were together. Maybe play Connor with Nemestikov and Iafallo for now, see how that works, see if you can get anything going there. Because they are playing fine, but I think there's a lot more that you can unlock with Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele to this point. Both have been pretty good, but I think there's just that much more that they can give offensively, right? And, they're not going to be great defensively, but I think playing Kyle Connor with a guy like Nemestikov and Iafallo would help his game tremendously, because he is bad defensively, guys. In his own zone, it is rough. And, I know this is, talked about pretty widely, pretty openly on Twitter, how awful he is on defense, but I haven't really noticed it up until this season. This season has been ugly, has not been pretty. So, maybe it's time that we move around the lineup a little bit, but we don't have to do anything too crazy. I've loved the fourth line. Morgan Barron with David Gustafsson and Rasmus Kupari. Those guys are fast. Those guys just, again, drive to the net. Sort of kind of what the third line does. Just throwing pucks at the net, moving quick, good in the corners, hard-nosed, hard to play against. I love it. I love it. Fourth line, don't really want it to change right now. David Gustafsson has earned his spot on this team. He's been scoring lately, so good for Gus. Love how the team looks right now at forward. Maybe you mess around with a few things, but I'm really excited to see what happens when you get a player with the caliber of Gabe Vilardi coming back into the lineup very soon. Through 11 games this season, the Jets are 5-4-2, and I think that's a little bit deceiving. I think they have, probably deserved better in a couple of games this season where they've just, have not been able to convert on their opportunities on the power play, or they've had a penalty kill gone bad or something like that. But I think if they can clean that up, that will go such a long way. And then if you want to upgrade the defense, which I think needs to kind of happen if this team is going to be successful and make a deep run, then I think you have a really scary team. The forward core is as deep as it's ever been. You finally got a third line that is scoring and is actually at the top of your, point getters at the moment. What more can you really ask for at this point? You're going to get Gabe Vilardi back in a few weeks. You're going to get, Ville Heinola back on defense. Maybe that rejuvenates the defense a little bit. I can't wait to see what this Jets team looks like come January, February, and into March, because I think that a lot of players still have a lot of room to grow here. We're seeing Cole Perfetti get better every single day. We'll see what they do with the defense, but I'm excited about this team. I'm really excited about the Winnipeg Jets, and that's not something that I thought I would be saying this early into the year. I thought that they would be a fun team, but I didn't think that I had, legitimate hope for them to go, deep into the playoffs this year. I said at the beginning of the year, there's going to be a lot of ifs with this team. So, if Cole Perfetti can produce at a top 6 level consistently, if Adam Lowry can come through and be a really good player, if Mason Appleton can be more than just a fourth liner, this team can be really good. And so far, all of those things have proven that they absolutely can. So a few minor tweaks here and there I think can go a long way for the Jets. I think they got a lot of good things going for themselves right now. I think they just got to, play a little bit smarter, not take penalties at bad times, and work on the special teams unit big time. If they can tighten up those little things, I think it'll go a long way, and I think that we're looking at a team that could legitimately go far in the playoffs. But that's just been, my little early season analysis on the team. Really enjoying watching the Jets this year. It's been a lot of fun. But what do you guys think? I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of the third line, about the Winnipeg Jets. Let me know down below. With that, guys, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.